Hello YouTube. I am going to continue today our book review series. I've got less of a book review, more of a show and tell piece today. I thought I'd go through some of the weirder, rarer books that I own that you may well not find reviews anywhere else on the internet. So today for you we have Mao Tsetung Poems. That's right, this is a nice thick anthology of the poems written by himself, Mao Zedong. As you can see, it is a bilingual edition. It's got a very velour red cover, and I'll show you through the book, explain a little bit about it, and then maybe give you small opinions. So, why do I like this book? Well, it's actually the paper and the texture in it is really quite delicate. It's got very hard, thick paper. The layout is nice. It was made in 1976. You can see there, right at the bottom. It's well constructed, although this version is getting a little delicate. So you still have the sort of rice paper overlays of the delicate photographs of the man himself. Not making any commentary at all, actually, on him. That's not really what this is about. It also has nice pieces like this, so you've got his own handwritten pieces of his own handwritten poems as a pull-out section. There we go. You fell over because I knocked you. Pull-out sections of his own handwritten poems, so you can see what they actually look like, which I thought was very nice. Again, on a delicate piece of paper. So it's an interesting anthology with different bits and pieces in it. The contents, there's must be about 40 different poems. It goes to 101 pages with some notes at the end. I'll show you there. In many ways the poems are very short. They capture almost his eastward march across the country as he slowly drove out the nationalist Chinese who ended up in Taiwan, and it's pithy bits of verse to capture particular victories that relate to particular events that happened in the military campaign as he slowly moved into a position of authority, really. Let's pick you one out. Nicely, each poem is bilingual. You have the title and you have the date and you have the text in English and the text in Chinese. And pause it if you want to read more. There's a little bit about the verse form at the end, which I'll read to you, which says, "All the poems in this volume are written in classical Chinese verse forms. Those which carry the subtitle of to the tune of belong to the type of verse called Tzu. The rest are either Lu or Chuan, excuse my Chinese pronunciation, two varieties of the type of Xia verse form. The Tzu originated in the Tang dynasty AD 618 to 907 as lines sung to certain tunes. Each tune prescribed a strict tonal pattern and rhyme scheme, with a fixed number of lines of a standard varying length." There's some more, but you can read it yourself if you want to pause it, about explaining about the tonal form of the book and the poems. Okay. That's it really. It's quite the paper quality is excellent. It is naturally printed in the People's Republic of China, as you might expect. It really does have a long history, so you've got poems from the 20s up to the 60s here, a long period of different times, so it's not just his campaign, I stand corrected. But yeah, I'll show you, they are short, pithy, almost all verses about war. So you can see there about mountains, for example. These short poems. So that's what they are, lots of little tiny bits of rhyming verse. So it's just an interesting book to delve into with a bit of calligraphy pull out, and that's it. Opinions, in my honest opinion, I'm not sure Mao Zedong, if I may say this, is the most gifted of poets, but it depends if you like what you like. But the book itself is very interesting, if nothing else, to get an insight into how he thought, the evolution of how he wrote, and basically I don't know anything about Chinese poetry, and this was an interesting way to jump into it. yes, I have no idea where else you can get this book, but it's something unique that I have, and I hope you enjoy knowing that it exists. That's it, that's my show and tell for the day. Have a wonderful time.